Hello everybody and welcome back to the GCU Dynasty here on March Madness Legacy. We are starting the WAC tournament. If you remember in Season 1, we lost in the second round due to a glitch. So this season, a little bit worse. We're 21-10. They're saying we're right on the bubble, so I don't want to rest on our laurels, lose a game here. But remember, it is the postseason, so instead of me playing, we're transitioning to watching the games instead of me playing. So we're going to have to see what the Lopes can do. They've been beatable this year, so we'll see what happens. Our first game, though, will be against Southern Utah in the 2-7 game. As you can see right here, we'll face the winner of CBU and Seattle. So looking to have a very fun tournament and make a run in the NCAA tournament. So this is what we live for. Let's get on into it, folks. The first game of WAC Vegas. Hopefully we can take down the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Remember, we are going to go... Let's see, do they have... T-Birds. We'll go in our whites, that's fine. Of course, it's Manjube, and we're going to keep our starters. So, if you look at this, I mean, we're averaging slightly more in most categories, but very, very evenly matched here. Would like us to be a bit better from the three-point line. So, there we go. Let's get on into it. It's going to be a fun run. Remember, I am not playing. We are watching this game. I played every game this season in terms of the ones on the ones that don't sin. So it's technically the second round because you have that play-in game in the 8-9 matchup. Craig Scotland, now our leading scorer this year and double-double. So in conference play, he has been dominant. All right, Lopes, let's see what we can do. We have three bigs on the floor, Chad Barber, Rylan Warrenberg at our guard positions, and we will start with the rock. Oh, baby, here we go. WAC Vegas is upon us. Rex Beavers at the corner. Inside is Chad, and an and one to start it. Chad Barber. All right. What a start there for the guard. Last couple episodes, he's been struggling from three. But he gets inside there. He's our best free throw shooter, shooting 90% on the season. And he hits it. So a 3-0 start here against Southern Utah. And it looks like, we get a tip immediately. Great start here early until they run in and get a layup. Don't like that. All right, here we go. Second possession. Barber getting inside to our leading scorer, Scotland. He hits the easy two. So 5-2 early on. And now we don't go press. So weird start there. Not sure why we pressed early. But there's a block from Warrenberg. We're going the other way. Chad Barber brings it up. Warrenberg to the corner. And he gets blocked. So they're going block for block here. Fun start here in WAC Vegas, the 2-7 matchup. And we have the most wins in conference play, but UTA only has one loss. They played a shortened WAC schedule. So 21-10, though, for the Lopes. As Warrenberg hits a three. He's not shot well this season, but he hits one there. 8-2 game early. Exactly what you want to see. Come on, Lopes. Down low. And they miss, but they get the offense, and it's blocked by Beavers. What a smack. We're going the other way now. Husky Boyle drives inside. The surprise of the year for the Lopes. He's been very good. Started the year on the bench, now in the starting lineup. Great job there by Husky, driving to the hoop. And I guess they're saying the 15 points a game leads the team, even though Scotland's averaging more. This game's wild sometimes. Scotland's averaging 16.1 a game. And Husky drains both. All right. Great start here for the Lopes. 10-2 early on. Now we're going back to the press, and then we get a foul. All right. We throw it on in here quick. We're playing man-to-man here. We haven't really played man all year long, at least when I played. And there's a block from Craig Scotland. Oh, it's saved by Husky. What a hustle play. It's going the other way. Barber now in transition. He'll hold on to it now. We'll set a screen. He drives, pops out, fakes the drive, one-on-one, isolation, the three, and he misses it. He's been bricking those threes lately. But Utah starting this game out on a scoreless stretch, and not the best pass. He's out of bounds. So already dominating inside. We have 3 separate blocks already. So the defense has been impeccable so far for the Lopes. The Lopes limo looking good here. Chad Barber now. Husky Boyle. Warrenberg takes a 3 from the corner, and he hits his second make. Warrenberg has shown up to WAC Vegas, and we got an early timeout from Southern Utah. 13-2. Let's go, Lopes, baby. What a start. Unfortunately, we do have to watch the entirety of the timeout. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Don't even know what you tell your guys. You're getting smoked out there, boys. This is why I'm not a coach. You guys are trash. How do you get blocked 3 times? How do you let Warrenberg shoot a couple of threes? Get your sorry asses together. Let's go. That's what I would tell the boys. Sure, AJ Flanagan's doing a lot better job than I am. All right, here we go. All right. 13-2. They have the ball. See it. It's isolation on the right side. Husky on defense. A 3 from the center, and he misses it. I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, we're doing a horrible job. I agree. Down 11 early. Warrenberg now inside. That is Husky working on it. He hits it home. All right. We can't miss. That's a good look, says Coach Flanagan. Let Husky cook. We're 5 of 9 early. As they get the offensive rebound. And it rolls off the rim. Just nothing falling here for Southern Utah. As here comes Chad Barber now. 15-2. It's a comfortable lead. Craig Scotland from 3. Oh, he hits it! Oh, baby, what a shot! It's 18-2. Looking like Gonzaga and Georgia in the tournament. It was like a 23-3 start. And there is a turnover. Not looking good here for Southern Utah. As the Lopes are starting out hot here. We mean business in this tournament. We mean business. We're not going out without a good performance at least. 18-2 inside, and another one out of bounds. The guy is open, but he's not staying inside. Cannot believe Craig Scotland hits a 3 there. Incredible. All right, Warrenberg now. Rex Beavers, we haven't had a sub yet. Warrenberg for 3. He finally misses one. He's human. So 18-2, they're going the other way. Inside, and they finally get one to drop. It's a dunk. All right, lead is 14. Boyle takes a quick three. I don't like the shot selection, but it falls. Who am I to judge? All right, 21-4. Great start here for the Lopes. But now they're starting to get some offense to drop. I love to see it. 21-6. Come on, Warrenburg. It's like they're setting up a play here. Here comes the screen. Passes it off to Chad. And he takes a three, a fadeaway three, and that does not drop. So Barber continues to struggle from behind the arc. Isolation, that's a turnover. They keep trying to pass it inside. Warrenburg now to the corner. Already 6 turnovers. Oh, what a feed inside, and Barber finishes it. Warrenburg with a masterful pass. But Utah, they have as many turnovers as points here early. It's not going to win you a lot of basketball games. Another three from the center doesn't hit. Yeesh. Warrenburg now. Pass it back to Boyle. Boyle setting up a play. Inside, and no, that one's tipped away. That's a turnover. Now back in transition. A quick two, and they miss it. Warrenburg gets it back, tosses it up to Barber. Will Barber run? No, he slows it down. Goes back into the set. A little under 6 minutes left in the half. Barber rolls. Husky again from 3. He misses. A.J. Flanagan not happy with the shot selection there. We approach the 5-minute mark. There's another turnover. Southern Utah can't get out of their own way as Husky drives in. Warrenburg for 2, and he misses it. The contested 2, no call on the foul. 23-6. The Lopes are dominating the first round here as that's another brick. Terrible shot. Oh, man, dude. These guys are shooting like 10% right now. They're out-rebounding us, but it doesn't matter if they can't hit their shots. Inside to Beavers. Beavers for a 2, and that's not falling. So both teams struggling here all of a sudden. And had points here in a while. 23-6. The corner 3, and that goes home. They call it a 2, though. His foot was on the line as there goes Barber inside, and he turns it over right back. Ay. Chad Barber, man, he's been a very up and down day for him. But like the fight from the Lopes here, even though we're in a bit of a drought, as they hit the 3, and it's another miss. They're shooting 27% right now. We know that won't continue, so we got to extend this lead. Got to strike while the iron's hot. Boyle rolls. Back to Warrenburg, a deep 3, and he is fouled. So our first stoppage here in a while. We'll probably get some subs now. As Warrenburg will shoot 3. Bit of a free throw merchant as we got 4 gentlemen checking in. Looks like Moonman, Wild Goose, Valverde, and Martin Black check in. Yuck. Who decided this? Who's putting Chuck Valverde at the 5? Oh no. Is this what we're going to have to watch? They're not putting Boozer in. They're putting Valverde in. That's why we're losing these sim games. You got a 6'3 center. All right, nice job there from Warrenburg. He knocks down all 3. So we're going very small ball. Moonman, the tallest guy on the court. Valverde. Maybe they put Valverde at the 3. I don't know what they decided to do, but Moonman now, or are they putting Moonman at center? I mean, he is an athletic center if you put him there. I didn't really think about that. So to the line is Dominique Ford. 26-10 now after he hits that. All right. So only up 16. Warrenberg now in trouble. He has to make a play. He's not passing it. Brother, pass the ball! Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. Throws that to Wild Goose inside. Wild Goose! He can't get it. I do not like the 5 that are out there right now. This is not looking good. Inside, of course. A quick 2, and he hits it. So now the lead shrinks to 14 here. And Martin Black with a quick 2, and he misses his shot. I hate what the CPU did with the subs. This is terrible. Thought it would follow my roster management screen. I guess not, as they can't block that one, and now it's a 12-point game. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, get Boozer out there, somebody. Wild Goose now has the rock. Moonman for a 3. Bang! He picks up where he left off against Seattle. He had a masterful performance in that one. He hits a 3 here. Come on. And there's a 3. They finally hit one. So back to a 12-point game. Things are starting to heat up on both sides. Here we go, Warrenberg. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Taking his time, running a play. And a quick 2 or a quick 3 there from Wild Goose. He doesn't hit. All right, 90 seconds left. One-on-one top of the key. A 3, and he hits it! So after being down as many as like 16 or 18, they've stretched it now to 9. Warrenberg to the seam, and he hits it! What a drive from Warrenberg. 11 first half points. 31-20. Southern Utah making a run. Another 3, and another hit! They're automatic! Under a minute left. Martin Black for 2. He hits his. 10-point lead, but it's feeling risky here. 33-23. After a terrible start for Southern Utah, they have caught fire here as they will now go to the line. Get Valverde out of here. Wild Goose doesn't want to hear it. Big fuck Chuck. Go sit on the bench. Terrible. All right, we got some guys checking in now. Warrenberg takes a break. So Boyle, Scotland are back in, as Barber as well. So it doesn't look like Boozer's checking in. So looks like the CPU is focused more on overall. So that's something we got to keep in mind when team building here. Oh, this is just, they reach in foul, bails us out there. Warrenberg, player of the game so far for us. Hit a couple of 3s, got to the free throw line. Beautiful drive. All right, 33-24, 9-point lead. We can hold for last shot. We'll see if they do that. Husky, a quick 2. He hits it. So back to 11. We'll see if Southern Utah now holds for last shot. And a very interesting first half, to say the least. Drives inside. The 2 doesn't hit. We've got 12 seconds here. Barber slowly takes it up the court. Wild Goose to the corner. 4 seconds left here for Wild Goose. He has to do something. He'll just take a 2, and it's blocked, but we're going to the line. Nice job. He flung out that leg just enough. Beavers comes in for Moonman. All right, so Wild Goose now. There's one. Need one more. Come on. Bang! All right, so it's going to be a 13-point lead as we head to the break. All right, great job here from the Lopes. We survived a late run from Utah, and we keep it at a 13-point lead. All right, no fouls. We have 7 steals, and our time possession's 10 seconds. I think that's incredible. AJ Flanagan got the boys ready to make a run. We're not going to be a 5 seed this year if we make the tournament, but I think we'll be more properly seeded, and hopefully we don't run into UNC in the round of 32. It's a 5. That was ridiculous. Cannot believe they were a 4 seed. All right, a quick 2 here. We got to win the WAC Vegas first. We can't count our chickens before they hatch. Got to finish the job. So all the starters back on the field. And that's going to be a turnover for Chad Barber. They'll keep it our way, though, luckily enough. And a quick 2 out of the... Pooh! I don't even know what I'm saying, but Warrenberg hits it. A quick 2 out of the out-of-bounds pass. Let's go. Warrenberg has been lethal today. So 39-26. 13 points. They're trying to get inside, and that's tipped away. Great job by Beavers. Come on, pass the ball. Oh, no, he's stuck. Oh, thank goodness he realized before it was too late. Waiting for something, not sure what. Is he just going ISO? He is! The ISO 3 from Beavers doesn't hit. This season we were 16-5 when leading at the break. So it looks like when we're losing at the break, we're 5-5. All right, 39-28. Just got to lock in, Lopes. Husky for 3. He hits it! Husky Boyle, he's been so good. An absolute baller. And they hit us with a 3 right back, so back down to 11. I told you they're going to regress to the mean. They were shooting like 27% to start. They're going to get a lot better here. So we got to hit our shots. Get it inside to Scotland. Another 3 from Husky, and he hits again! Husky Boyle unconscious. Southern Utah has no answer. In the corner, 3. They get him open, but he misses it. Nice rebound by Scotland. We're going the other way. Warrenberg to Barber. Barber inside to Beavers. Beavers can't hit it. Off the front of the rim. 45-31 the lead. It remains at 14. 9 minutes to play. WAC Vegas. The 3. Oh, he hits it. He tried to bait the foul. Did not work. They're out-rebounding us, so we got to hit our shots. And Husky again, he gets it! Never mind! Husky Boyle! That's 8 straight shots he's hit. Incredible job. $13-point lead now. Warrenberg, corner, 3, bang! Back to 16. The Lopes limo is cooking. Southern Utah doesn't know what's hit them. Come on, boys. Husky, beautiful defense. Husky quickly becoming one of my favorite players on the team. Here we go. Nice 2 there. Southern Utah, they've got to make a run if they want a chance. Otherwise, their season is over. The spin inside, and Husky with the hard foul. They'll go to the line. So Dominique Ford's been their best player. He has almost a third of their points. He'll hit the first. Hit the second now. It takes forever when it's not me shooting. And he missed it. Almost airballed. All right, we'll take it. So going the other way is Warrenburg. Chad Barber, corner 3. He hits it! Would love for him to get hot from behind the arc. Top of the key, inside, a quick 2, and they'll call a late foul on Warrenburg. Back to the line they go. I don't know about that one. But Warrenburg got a bailed out one earlier, so that's all right. That's all right. So we get some subs now. Prophet Johnson. 2 shots. Misses the first. Off the back of the rim. Manjube checks back in here. All right, 55-38, 17-point game. Warrenburg struggling, and he turns it over. And then back to the line again. Beavers now with a foul. Don't like that. Like us not to turn it over in the backcourt. Thanks. Martin Black checks in. So the game just refusing to play Uncle Boozer for whatever reason. That's all right. So 55-38. 39 now, back to 16. Warrenburg got to get out of the double press. He breaks it. Can't get across midfield. Brother, he turns it over again. Warrenburg. Nice hands by Martin Black. Gets it out. Passes it up. Thank goodness. Can the Lopes hang on? Warrenburg inside. He gets an easy 2. May need Chad Barber to bring it up the court. My goodness. So 57-39. Inside. A fadeaway, and they hit it with the center. Beautiful shot. 57-41 now. Warrenburg drives. He's triple teamed right now. Is he going to turn it over again? Yes, he does. That's a 3rd turnover here in the last couple of minutes for Warrenburg. Terrible. Hopefully you don't have any close games where he's doing that, as that turns into a quick 2. So Southern Utah looks like they're making a run now. It's not getting hairy quite yet, as Scotland gets a nice 2. We got to hang on to that ball. As they now are going to try and drive inside to the outside. The three, he hits it. All right, 13-point game, 5 minutes left. If they're going to make a run, it has to be now. Can we shut the door? Scotland again, another two. He misses this one. All right, 59-46. And that's a miss, all right. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. Manjube has the rock. He solos. He goes inside. He gets to the line. Great job there by Manjube Moonman. His growth has been awesome. Averaging 7 points a game off the bench. His first shot, it's good. Look how low he gets. What the heck, Moonman, as he hits the second. All right, Husky Boyle checks back in. 61-46. At least Husky Boyle is checking in at the three. All right, Jamori Finkley checks in for the first time today. Still no Uncle Boozer. A little bit disrespectful as Shaquille Wild Goose hits a three in transition. Bang, bang, bang. All right, so you can see some of the backups here. So Chuck at the 5. Beavers, he can't get out there. Nice rebound. Jamori Finkley here, the freshman. Pass that inside. It's Husky Boyle. He misses the easy two. 18-point lead. Under 4 minutes left. It's looking like there's not much of a chance here for Southern Utah. The fadeaway two. They hit it. All right, come on, Lopes. Finish the job. Wild Goose, he's going to get called for a foul. Scotland only 7 points on the day. Warrenberg comes back in. So they call a charge on Wild Goose. Down to 16 points. Nice block there by Beavers into the three ball, and they miss it. Going the other way, Wild Goose brings it up the court. 3 minutes left for the Lopes. WAC Vegas, round 1. Inside, and Rylan Warrenberg, another hit. Warrenberg has a ton of points today. We're out assisting him as well. There's the warm-up, the bus. Let's go. Inside, and a missed shot again. Going the other way, Husky Boyle. Now we're just doing trick shots at this point. It's Wild Goose again. Bang, it's up to 21. The Lopes are killing it today. Exactly how we wanted to play. Valverde, though, takes a foul. I'd be fine with their rotation if they didn't have Valverde. If they put in Boozer instead, and they're still not putting in Boozer. Come on. Coach hates Boozer, I guess. Maybe Boozer missed the team bus or something. Not sure. Maybe he was living it up in Vegas last night. All right, Warrenberg now trying to break the press again. Husky brings it all the way up. Come on, let's get it over 20 again. Nice pass that looked bad there for a second from Boyle, but it worked out. Barber once again goes inside. So back up 21. Great start to CPU. See if they can finish the job. Remember, for us to win a national championship, we've got to win 9 straight games in the WAC. So we got to win these 3 and then 6 tournament games. If we get to a different tournament, we don't necessarily have to win the conference tournament. So it's a lot. No, the turnaround fader doesn't work. Well, this one's pretty much over the and one on the 3 ball. Jeter, the 4th. And there's our boy, Boozer. Let's go. Chanton warm up the bus on a 4-point play, but he missed it in the offensive rebound. Boozer, what are you doing? I wanted them to give you playing time, big dog, but what was that? 71-58. It went from 21 down to 13 in the blink of an eye. Husky Boyle for 2. He hits it. Obviously, they're not coming back, but yeesh. Fadeaway 3 off the mark. Double zeros comes in. Who's double zero? That's one of our red-shirted guys, I guess, that they're forcing in. I forget who this is. Who the heck is double zero? I don't remember who that is. They're not telling me. It's one of our red-shirted guys. What's the name on there? I can't see it. He's doing on your dome. Definitely, is that... I don't think that's Jeff Pimpton. Oh, it's probably... You know who it is? It's probably Richie Boots. Maybe not. I don't remember. Nine seconds left. We have to take a shot. Husky again. He misses it. All right, so to finish the game, we win by 13 here. And no, they hit it. So it looks a little better on the scoreboard for Southern Utah. But the Lopes win by 10 as they will move on here in WAC Vegas to face the winner of Seattle, who we split the season series with, and CBU, who won the WAC last season. Husky Boyle gets 19 points. Great job today for the Lopes. All business. Got out to an early lead, never let it back. They made a run a couple of times, but let's go. All right, let's check out the stats, and then we'll get on out of this game and into the next one. All right, player stats here. Of course, we only care about the Antelopes. 22 points for Moore Island Warrenburg. Most we've seen, I think, in a game this season. Husky gets 19. Barber gets 10. Uncle Boozer. Who else came in? Oh, it was Slade Roden who came in, the point guard. All right. So rebounds, Husky Boyle was everywhere, dude. Husky Boyle quickly, like I said, becoming one of the best players. Look at this. He almost triple-doubled them. If we look at shooting percentages, Moonman hit his only one. 8 of 11 for Warrenburg. 3 of 5. 7 of 12. 4 of 7. Love to see this. Wild Goose the only shooter besides Rex Beavers. He did not hit a shot today. All right. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. In minutes, this is kind of how they split it up, interestingly enough. So everybody got to play a game, I guess. All right, so let's see who we are facing in the next round. So who are we facing next? Simming all of these games, and it is Seattle U. So game 3, they're calling us one of the toughest places to play. I don't think we're playing at home. All right, so we've already watched 2 games against Seattle in the last couple of episodes. So now the next one will be against Seattle with a trip to WAC championship on the line. Let's look at the conference tournament. So it's number 1 and number 5 are going to be who we play in the championship if we win. So pretty much all chalk here so far. No big upsets. So, all right, it's going to be a ton of fun. We'll see you in the next one.